speaking of self-love, no, Coach Adrian, kasi when we're trying to, understand ourselves, like having high expectations kasi of ourselves will lead us sometimes to, again, frustrations whenever we don't meet our standards, diba? But how do you
That,
try to practice being kinder to yourself right now, coming also from those experiences?
people would think that this is hard or maybe too simplistic, but self-affirmation is big deal. Having healthy self-talk to ourselves, like how we talk to ourselves, because ourselves would be our number one companion most of the time. Even if you guys, some of you who are listening or watching us, are already married or have a family, there would be times that you would still be on your own, right? So we need to understand that when we're making mistakes, we have to be aware of the thoughts that run in our head. Are we saying, stupid ka naman, Adrian, ang bobo naman, or something like that? Sometimes, I'm coming back to what I said earlier when we're being too hard on ourselves. So we have to be our own best friend. And affirmations, regular affirmations, would really help because you are rewiring your brain. Our brains are actually more inclined towards negativity because the main purpose of our brain is to keep us alive. And to keep us alive, so our brain is always alerted to negativity, negative news to protect ourselves, right? And so when we rewire our thoughts, reminding ourselves that I am loved, I am growing, I am getting healthier, something like that. Every morning, especially during that time when I was going through my darkest days and nights, the self affirmations really help, especially if you grow up in a family where your parents are not very affirming. And my observation, Claire, for most Filipinos, the reason why we are not self-confident enough, and it takes a while for us to actually become confident when we're already adults, is because most of our parents are very critical of us. Yung parang our parents would compare us to our siblings or to our classmates or to our friends. But it would actually help if our parents are more affirming, so that we can be more affirming of ourselves too. And I think that's a difference between the Western culture and the Asian culture. And I think it's actually prevalent as well in other Asian cultures.